Orange-licious. Hello everyone and welcome to Rice Cooker Baking with Life of Pang. Last year I made this mandarin orange cake and a few people had said their cake came out dense, so I'm updating the recipe in the video and hopefully it will be a lot better for most of you. Depending on the size of your orange, you'll need about 5 to 10 oranges. And make sure you only use oranges that are juicy, like the slice on the right side here. My orange slices are at 360 grams before puree, which is about 1 pound. You can use a food processor or a blender and just blend it for a few minutes until smooth. We will need 1 1/4 cup, and that's about 290 grams. I do like to mix my dry ingredients first, and this is to ensure the baking powder and baking soda are thoroughly mixed with the flour. This will ensure your cake will rise evenly. And as always, I do have the full written recipe and baking instructions right in the description box below this video, so make sure you expand that because I do include additional tips as well. Make sure your butter is at room temperature and soft. And this step is updated. First, beat your soft butter and sugar until the color turns light. And this usually takes about 2 minutes or so. This step will ensure that your cake will be light and airy. Now add the eggs one at a time and beat about 1 minute between each egg. Now if you're brand new to baking in your rice cooker, make sure you watch to the end because I do have some important tips on how to bake in your rice cooker. And just beat this until light and creamy. And then add your vanilla. Now add the orange puree and beat that for about 30 seconds. Sift in half of your dry mixture and just beat it for about 15 seconds. And make sure you stop to scrape the sides. And then sift in the rest of your dry ingredient and beat it for another 15 seconds or so. But try not to overmix your batter once you mix it with the liquid. And your batter should be very light and airy, almost the texture or consistency of whipped cream. Make sure you compare your batter to mine on the video. If your pot is not non-stick, then go ahead and oil and line your pot and try to smooth out the top as much as you can and evenly distribute the batter by tapping it a few times. Now put a paper towel on top to catch condensation and we're ready to bake. And one bake cycle is about 5 to 10 minutes in cooked status and 20 to 25 minutes in warm status. So you do need to come back and push that cook button after every cycle. That's why I set a timer for 30 minutes and when it goes off, I just come back and push the button again. And this is after the third bake, which is about 90 minutes. My toothpick is clean, so we are done baking. You want to go ahead and let this cool for about 30 minutes in the pot itself before turning it over. While the cake is cooling, let's make our frosting. I'm using a canned sliced pineapple. And this size is 565 grams or 20 fluid ounce or 1 pound. I drained the slices and cut it up just a bit to make it easier to process in my food processor. Now after you puree it, go ahead and drain it again. You do want to get as much liquid out of it as possible. Make sure your butter is at room temperature and it's soft, and I like to use unsalted butter. Beat the butter until soft and creamy. And then add the powdered sugar and beat that just to combine it all. About 2 minutes or so. And after the puree has drained, I measured out what I have left, and it's 3/4 cup. Add your pineapple puree and your coconut flakes and just beat that for about 30 seconds to combine it. And please help me spread the word about baking in your rice cooker by clicking that thumbs up below, because it does help with YouTube's algorithm to go ahead and recommend my videos to more viewers. If you're brand new to watching my channel, welcome. I do upload a new recipe every Saturday, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss any new recipes, okay? And if you did make any of my recipes, please do share some pictures with me. You can connect with me through any of these social media right here. You can find the links at the bottom of the description box or in the About section of my profile. How beautiful is this cake? Are you going to make it? And this cake is so good, you guys, especially with the frosting. Do try it and let me know how yours turn out. The cake is crumbly. Look at this. I can squeeze it all together and then break it, and it's still soft and moist. The base cake is at a medium sweetness level, and with the frosting, it is at a sugar sweet level. You are so awesome for watching my video to the end. Please give me that thumbs up down below if this video was enjoyable and helpful to you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And that notification bell too, so that you know when I upload new videos and you don't miss any of them. And I would really appreciate it if you share my videos and my channel with your friends and family and ask them to subscribe as well. But until next time, happy baking!